Hey everyone, so in this project I'm making this window here on the bench, and this is to be fitted in my client's new front door. So I'm replicating the original window that was previously fitted. We're a different size, slightly different size to the original. They're having a new door made and I'm copying the design from the old door. So I'm just trying to tie it in as best as I can. Should be able to do a pretty good job on this one. I've already cut the background glass, so the clear textured glass that you can see here laid on the bench behind me. The original window background glass was a clear cathedral, so I have quite a few different types of reproduction cathedral glasses, all slightly different textures, so I've picked out the closest matching with the photographs that my clients have sent over, and I've cut those sections already. For the coloured sections of glass that are in this window, I've used other cathedrals. So this green here, this is like a bright green cathedral, reproduction cathedral. And then there's some pale amber cathedral that you can see in the design that's behind me. There's some red granite and some, I think it's red Corella that I've used as well. All of the glasses that are featured in this window, they're all sort of 3mm or there or thereabouts, 3mm thick. They're all art glasses. Most of it's pretty straightforward to cut. Sometimes some of these cathedrals can be a little bit trickier than others, in that way they're just a little bit unpredictable. Like, you can score a very straightforward line and you'll be trying to break it out, and all of a sudden it'll just split off in one direction or another and it can surprise you. But I don't think there are any nasty surprises on this one. It all cut fairly straightforward. And now I'm in the process of leading the window together here. So for the lead came on this project, I'm using a 5/16 round lead on all of the straight line sections, and then the curvy sections I'm using a 1/4 inch round lead, and for the outer edge that runs around the whole of the window, it's a 1/2 inch flat. It's a slightly wider 1/2 inch flat, which is the standard stuff that I'll use if a window is being fitted in the traditional single glaze method like this one. Once this window is fitted in the door, there'll be an external reinforcement bar, or known as a saddle bar, that will run across the center of the window. So that straight line that runs from left to right along the panel there that you can see, that straight line, there'll be a bar that goes across there, and I'll be soldering on copper ties onto those joints that run along that line. And those copper ties, they'll be twisted around this steel bar that's fitted across there, and the steel bar will be fitted into the framework of the door, and this stops the window over time from being able to flex. It stops any movement because it's quite a wide window and it's being fitted in a door that's going to be opening and closing for, over the rest of its life. So this just holds it super stiff basically. So there we are, that's the window leaded together, and the next step will be to solder all the joints of the window, and that holds all the glass and lead in place before I cement the window. Before I do that, I use the template here. This is the template that the client sent over to make sure I make the exact same size so it fits correctly, and that all looks good. So let's get on with the soldering. The final stage is now, so I'm going to cement the window. So I do this to all my windows, and this happens on both sides of the panel. I apply this lead light cement here. I then use this brush to push the lead light cement into the gap between the glass pieces and the lead came. It's a little bit like grouting kitchen tiles or bathroom tiles. And once this cement hardens, this is what gives the window its strength and makes it weatherproof against all the elements. A few days have now passed and I'm going to start the cleaning process. So the cement hasn't set absolutely solidly hard just yet, but it's starting to stiffen up. So I start by removing the excess dried cement from the surface of the glass using these little metal pickers here. And then the final stage of the process is to use different types of hand brushes. So these have different sort of stiffnesses of the bristles, and that's to remove the last parts of the lead light cement. And then I apply this stuff here. This is the black stove polish, so this black sort of paste. This gives the lead came its good metal grey finish and enables the lead came to be sort of polished up and nice and shiny. And so that's the end of the cementing and cleaning process. This is the window here up to the light, looking all fantastic. As I mentioned at the start of the video, there'll be an external reinforcing bar that runs horizontally across the centre of this window. So here I'm just soldering on the final copper tie here. This is the last tie to be soldered. And then there'll be a bar that's fitted across the window once the window's been fitted into the door. So this bar is a little bit wider than the window and it's fixed into the frame, and then these copper ties are twisted around the bar here like that, and this holds the window stiff and so it can't wobble around at all, so it's fixed. And yeah, that's the window fully complete now. It's ready to be fitted, looking fantastic. So cheers for watching everyone, see you next time.